Okay, friends, I am back and we are here to discuss the final episodes. I believe it's episode 6 to the last one, 6, 7, and 8 of I Know What You Did Last Summer. And you know what? I thought that this was a pretty good series for what they had to work on because, they had movie after movie and it was like, okay, it was done again and again. But, the pieces and the things that they got together to get you there, I was there for it. I really was. And, I enjoyed the series. So let's just dive into episode 6. Yes, I know I always say I'm going to give you a review, and I try to give you definitely my thoughts of it, but sometimes I can't do it without doing a little bit of a recap. So I don't know. Maybe we should call them recaps review. But anyway, so I want to talk about the scene where Riley dies, and of course, she's trying to get to her phone. They're at Claire's compound. They're trying to get away, and of course, they stab her with the machete that they're highlighting pretty much the entire episode. So anyway, she goes down, she drops her phone, and as she reaches for it somewhere, of course, chops her arm off with the machete. Don't wonder why there wasn't a lot of blood going everywhere, but you know what? I'm going to take it at face value. And they start to drag her away and her hands there. I don't know why that visually was very interesting to me, but you know what? I enjoyed the killing scenes. You know how I am about gore, and that one was one that didn't make my top 10 list, but it definitely got my attention. Well, anyway, her mother ranting around town trying to look for her, and apparently somebody doesn't want her to be going around trying to look for her, stirring up trouble. So she ends up dying. They set a little trap for her, and that is definitely a scene to be watching. It was probably something that should have been in Final Destination, but anyway, it was a very cool scene. But anyway, I got that twisted kind of thinking when it comes to those kind of movies. But nevertheless, I'm talking 6, 7, and 8 of the episodes, and you know I like to mix them all together if I just watch them all. So let's just dive right into the dad wanting to get Lennon / Allison back home. The mother, of course, is alive, is like, woohoo, we could have known that. And in the past, he was married to Claire. Well, we saw the pictures, so what? And they're thinking, maybe she has something to do with it. Well, I don't even know why the mother even came back. She really added nothing to the thing but a little bit of frustration for Lennon, and it was like, or / Allison. And honestly, I didn't even care. So, you know what? We're not going to make this video a long video. So we're going to get right into the last couple of episodes. There was only 3 I'm talking about. So maybe just the last episode. So anyway, we're at the point, Dylan's trying to confess to the sheriff that they did what they did. And, if you already finished this series, you know that Margot is the killer. So let's just put that on right there. And I stand corrected. I was 100% with the dad being the killer. And I forget who she said her accomplice was. So she wasn't doing it by herself. But the dad wasn't the one that was killing. And to be honest, my personal thoughts, it was all for love. So, love conquers a lot of things, and that's exactly what it was. So anyway, there was 3 of them, and there was not going to be a love triangle. Yes, he was trying to confess. Anyway, we'll get into the last whole scene where she, Lennon confesses to Dylan that she's now really Allison and X, Y, and Z. He is buying it, but he can't believe that she would do such a thing. Now he definitely can't trust her. She wasn't a girl that he thought she was. And anyway, he's pretty much rejecting her at this point. Well, Lennon and Margot had some kind of thing going. Well, anyway, she was more accepting of the confession and this, that, the other. She didn't care who she was, this, that, the other. So, of course, with making a long story short, let me just tell you my thoughts about the whole situation because you watched it. I definitely think that Lennon went with Margot. One, she has money. I mean, you know what? If I'm going to live an easier life, she wants to get away from her dad, start over anew. Okay, fine. You know what? Maybe I would do the same thing too. It's like, you know what? He doesn't want to be with me anyway. He's trying to get all of us locked up. Let's just get his ass locked up. Anyway, so long story short, I'm with you, Allison, girl. I would have did the same damn thing too. But you know what? Riley is not done with them. And I'm so glad she isn't, because you know what? For whatever reason, they were definitely showing her body scene after scene, making a big deal out of this dead body. And it's like, okay, now you're beating a dead horse. But anyway, so the series end with her eyes comes open while she's in the cooler, because she's not in the freezer, she's in the cooler. And you know, and I know that the human body can sustain many things. Was that a stretch with all of the shit that they had put her body through? Of course. But you know what? Still here for it. I'm sure season 2 will probably be somewhere between the spring and the summertime. If you come across this video and you wasn't watching, I am talking about I Know What You Did Last Summer, the series. It is on Prime Video. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment if you want to. Always hit the subscribe button. It costs you $0. You can hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I post another video. And I will see you guys in the next video.